In Spain, a crowd of almost 2 million threw one huge victory parade. But Team Spain's win comes with a giant payday. A record $51 million prize is awarded to the team, with runner-up Argentina pocketing $34 million. Team captain Lionel Messi, who returned home to rest, posting, "The pain is immense, and this wound will take time to heal."
Other.
Are you running somebody, guys?
No.
Okay.
Last night in Spain, a crowd of almost 2 million for one huge victory parade. But Team Spain's win comes with a giant payday. A record. Twisting away from that Jokic. Running at Vasilko. What you say, boy? Nothing, Mom. At the airport. The scene is stranded in the ocean. Bedroom. What you say, boy? Nothing, Mom. At the airport. The scene is stranded in the ocean. Bedroom. What you say, boy? Nothing, Mom. At the airport. The scene is stranded in the ocean. Bedroom.
And once I like you, no social media, no hoes, no friends, no life outside of me. And that's just how we gonna do shit. Alright?
Are his eyes different colors? Yeah, it's called heterochromia. It's a genetic trait.
Miles was different from the start. During vaccinations, he didn't even blink. But the doctor said he was perfectly normal. He started speaking just 5 months after he was born. The doctor predicted he would be a genius. His mother was overjoyed. Just as the doctor said, Miles began to show extraordinary intelligence. After he turned 2, his mother enrolled him.
Are his eyes different colors? Yeah, it's called heterochromia. It's a genetic trait.
Miles was different from the start. During vaccinations, he didn't even blink. But the doctor said he was perfectly normal. He started speaking just 5 months after he was born. The doctor predicted he would be a genius. His mother was overjoyed. Just as the doctor said, Miles began to show extraordinary intelligence. After he turned 2, his mother enrolled him.
Are his eyes different colors?
I have a boat ride to Juniper City, but I won't carry anything illegal. I don't want any trouble. Trouble runs for me. Then it'll cost you double. I'm confused. Should I have said that I like trouble? In that case, it'll cost you triple. Oh, maybe we can go back to double price? You got a deal. Great. Do I shake his hand or your hand? Maybe we'll ride to Juniper City, but I won't carry anything illegal. I don't want any trouble. Trouble runs for me. Then it'll cost you double. I'm confused. Should I have said that I like trouble? In that case, it'll cost you triple. Oh, maybe we can go back to double price? You got a deal. Great. Do I shake his hand or your hand? Maybe we'll ride to Juniper City, but I won't carry anything illegal. I don't want any trouble. Trouble runs for me. Then it'll cost you double. I'm confused. Should I have said that I like trouble? In that case, it'll cost you triple. Oh, maybe we can go back to double price? You got a deal. Great. Do I shake his hand or your hand? Maybe we'll ride to Juniper City, but I won't carry anything illegal. I don't want any trouble. Trouble runs for me. Then it'll cost you double. I'm confused. Should I have said that I like trouble? In that case, it'll cost you triple. Oh, maybe we can go. Oh my god. Okay, good luck. I'm a huge fan.
What is it, girl? Is there trouble at the well? Big trouble. Behold! The head of your precious queen, Furiosa! I have the Wolverine! I alone control her! You come for me! So sorry, I know it's pronounced him. I'm gender blind. It's my cross to bear. Who's next? Tom? You're up. God of thunder. How long was I asleep? Not all of you was asleep. Don't bother. They're very thorough. You know where we are. Start talking. You're in the void. Think of it as purgatory. Reed called it a metaphysical junkyard, where anything useless goes before it gets annihilated forever. And where the TVA sends people that don't play nice with the rest of the multiverse. Like you. And you. What does the annihilating? Elias. Elias is in this thing? From Loki season 1, episode 5? Everyone here is on the run from Elias. Most don't make it. There's a resistance, though. Other people like us that manage to survive. They're hiding out in the borderlands, trying to find a way the fuck out of here. And that's where we go. Me? Us? A team? The answer is yes. Shake us. Just have a tip with your little stick knife. These others can help us get back to the TVA. They can fix things. Something funny, Bob? She might have something to say about that. She. In the void, you're either food for a lion, or you work for her.
not sure. Oh, England's a great. That's not going to go over well with the Wolf Mob.
A Wolverine. I wondered when I'd get one of you. You're one of Xavier's.
You know him? You know Chuck?
Oh, I knew him. We shared a wound. Tried to strangle the sly little fellow with my umbilical cord.
Hey, man, I've never loved roommates. Mine's blind. Said she could see cocaine for some reason. You want to chime in, Your Majesty? I'm dying here. Who are you?
Charles Xavier's twin, Cassandra Nova.
Oh, I was an anal birth.
You two are cute. I have a good feeling about this. And I've been trying to catch this little firefly for years.
Today, it was announced LeBron James has decided that he wants his next team to be the 76ers. Where do you stand on LeBron versus Michael Jordan as the best ever?
Well, Michael Jordan's a guy that's a friend of mine. Play golf with him. He's a really good guy. And I think LeBron is, maybe he's a racist, but maybe he doesn't like Trump. I don't know. But I only like people that like me. So I would say Michael Jordan all the way.
Today, it was announced LeBron James has decided that he wants his next team to be the 76ers. Where do you stand on LeBron versus Michael Jordan as the best ever?
Well, Michael Jordan's a guy that's a friend of mine. Play golf with him.
It's actually happening. Leicester City. Just got. When I spit, your whole clique destroyed. The only Clips enjoy is the chips so hard. I put off for my damn city. I'm bringing my fam with me. The only thing you put on is bras for your man titties. Right, boy, I respect the hate. You don't know what it's like to be on Section 8. In your church, they use this for a hat. In mine, this is the collection plate. You see, I respect your music. Sometimes it's well executed, but you know that sound that goes zzz, it looks like you got electrocuted. When I spit, your whole clique destroyed. The only Clips enjoy is the chips so hard. I put off for my damn city. I'm bringing my fam with me. The only thing you put on is bras for your man titties. Right, boy, I respect the hate. You don't know what it's like to be on Section 8. In your church, they use this for a hat. In mine, this is the collection plate. You see, I respect your music. Sometimes it's well executed, but you know that sound that goes zzz, it looks like you got electrocuted. When I spit, your whole clique destroyed. The only Clips enjoy is the chips so hard. I put off for my damn city. I'm bringing my fam with me. The only thing you put on is bras for your man titties. Right, boy, I respect the hate. You don't know what it's like to be on Section 8. In your church, they use this for a hat. In mine, this is the collection plate. You see, I respect your music. Sometimes it's well executed, but you know that sound that goes zzz, it looks like you got electrocuted. When I speak.
And according to our colleagues at Sky in Italy, Pep Guardiola has turned down the chance to take the Italy head coach job. Guardiola informed them last night that it was down to personal reasons that go beyond football. Earlier this week, we revealed Paolo Maldini, the former Italy defender who's now technical director, flew to Barcelona for talks with the former Manchester City boss. It has also emerged Italy had approached Carlo Ancelotti for the role. Other candidates are Roberto Mancini and Andrea Pirlo. And according to our colleagues at Sky in Italy, Pep Guardiola has turned down the chance to take the Italy head coach job. Guardiola informed them last night that it was down to personal reasons that go beyond football. Earlier this week, we revealed Paolo Maldini, the former Italy defender who's now technical director, flew to Barcelona for talks with the former Manchester City boss. It has also emerged Italy had approached Carlo Ancelotti for the role. Other candidates are Roberto Mancini and Andrea Pirlo. According to our colleagues at Sky in Italy, Pep Guardiola has turned down the chance to.
What's the rush?
Is it Shaq?
Where is it?
You're clean.
You're
I'll take him inside. I've got a gunshot wound here. Hurry!
The young boy was rushed to the emergency room after being shot, but his mother refused to call the police.
Ma'am, your son has been shot. We have to call the police. Now, what is your name?
Luca Rodriguez.
And your son who's wounded?
Jorge.
When officers arrived, the boy is still fighting for his life, but his mother is gone. She took her older son and vanished, leaving her critically injured child alone in the hospital. This was suspected child abandonment. The case went to the SVU.
A warm welcome to you all. Without further delay, we are pleased to introduce your new manager.
X-rays revealed injuries, leading them to suspect long-term abuse. Detectives launched an investigation. They quickly discovered that the mother had provided fake names. Based on how they had walked to the hospital, detectives suspected the family lived nearby. Sure enough, the principal of a nearby elementary school recognized the boy. His real name is Miguel. The principal also revealed that the boy's mother often gave false addresses and phone numbers. Detectives then visited Miguel's grandmother and the home of his mother Maria's boyfriend. No one knew where Maria was. The boyfriend added that Maria had a violent temper and often hit the children. He suggested that Miguel's injuries were likely caused by her. Just then, the hospital called to say that Miguel had woken up. Detectives hoped they could finally hear the truth from him, but when they arrived at the hospital, they received a heartbreaking update.
Miguel is dead. I just told him that he was away.
Complications from surgery?
Pillow over his face. He was smothered.
What's the rush?
They're brothers. He's been shot.
Where is he?
They're coming.
I'll take him inside. I've got a gunshot wound here. Hurry!
The young boy was rushed to the emergency room after being shot, but his mother refused to call the police.
Ma'am, your son has been shot. We have to call the police. Now, what is your name?
Luca Rodriguez.
And your son who's wounded?
Jorge.
When officers arrived, the boy is still fighting for his life, but his mother is gone. She took her older son and vanished, leaving her critically injured child alone in the hospital. This was suspected child abandonment. The case went to the SVU. Doctors informed the detective.
What the hell was that, Luca?
I just hit somebody.
Luca accidentally hit a pedestrian while driving the SWAT team to a counterterrorism operation. Because every second counted, Hondo had no choice but to lead the rest of the team on foot. Before long, Hondo and the others reached the target location, and both suspects were taken into custody. After the mission, Hondo admitted the man had stepped off the road unexpectedly, but he still believed Luca had been driving too fast through the turn. Not long afterward, the man filed a complaint against Luca with the police department. The commander later called Luca in to hear his side of the story, and told him that, to reduce the fallout from the incident, the department had decided to suspend him temporarily, revoke his driving privileges, and take away the keys to Black Betty. Luca could not believe the punishment was so severe. Under normal circumstances, that kind of discipline was usually reserved for drunk or impaired driving. The commander explained that the man who was hit was no ordinary citizen. He was the mayor's godson, and the chief was under pressure, so this was meant to calm the mayor down. Even though Luca strongly disagreed with the decision, he still handed over the keys in the end. After being suspended, Luca could not shake his disappointment. Ever since joining the SWAT team, he had always been the team's driver. Seeing how discouraged Luca had become, Hondo decided to uncover the truth himself. After a thorough investigation and reviewing the evidence, they finally obtained surveillance footage from the day of the accident, which completely revealed what had really happened. In the end, Luca got his position back. When he heard the news, he was as excited as a little kid. Then he immediately went to Chris to get the keys to his vehicle back.
Yo.
What's up, bro?
So this crime scene investigator thinks she's smart enough to plan the perfect murder. She's not. So this story all starts with this woman, Ashley. And Ashley is about 39, living in Florida. And Ashley, she manages her family business. And it's a business that places coin-operated jukeboxes in bars. Very cool. But then, one day in 2017, her whole life changes. Because her friend asks her to hold on to about $34,000 for her. This friend is trying to hide the money from her ex, and she can't put it in her own bank account. So Ashley takes this money, and she's like, sure, I'll hold on to it for you. I'll put it in a safety deposit box. But here's the thing. Ashley doesn't put it in a safety deposit box. She doesn't even hang on to it. She immediately starts spending it, and she spends it on her boyfriend. She buys this guy a motorcycle and a boat. She even starts paying his bills and paying off his debt and buying supplies for his business. Hey, I guess he owns a local bar. Now, I don't know why she's buying this boyfriend all this shit. Ashley is actually already married. So this whole situation just seems like a train wreck. And I guess she likes this boyfriend enough to buy him a bunch of new stuff.
regardless, Ashley is happy. Her boyfriend is happy, and her husband doesn't suspect a thing. But then, soon after, that friend who gave her the $34,000 comes back. She's like, I need that money back. Now, that friend, her name is Taylor. So Taylor comes back, and she's like, I know I told you to hide this money, but I need it back ASAP. Now, of course, Ashley doesn't have the money anymore. She spent it all on her boyfriend. So she lies to Taylor, like, sure, give me a couple of days and I'll get it back to you. But then a couple of days pass and Ashley doesn't give Taylor the money. So Taylor presses her like, hey, I need that money back. But Ashley still doesn't have it. And she makes up some bullshit excuses. Then Taylor keeps coming back over and over again, asking for the money. And Ashley just keeps giving her excuses. And over time, Ashley is getting more and more irritated that Taylor keeps bugging her to pay her back. And she's not sure what to do. I mean, she can't tell her boyfriend to give his new motorcycle and boat back so she can get a refund. I mean, how awful would that be? She comes up with a solution that she feels will solve all her problems. She figures she can just murder Taylor. That way, she won't have to pay the money back. And her boyfriend can keep his gifts, and no one will ever know that she did anything wrong. So Ashley plans it all out. She's going to tell Taylor that she'll drive her to the bank and get her her money, but instead she'll drive her out to her family's farm and shoot her. So she gets to work on this plan. She gets a gun. And then she communicates with Taylor and says that she'll come pick her up and they'll go to the bank and withdraw the money. So she picks her up, and they're supposedly on their way to the bank when all of a sudden Ashley comes up with some nonsense excuse for them to head out to Ashley's family's farm first. And we don't exactly know what excuse Ashley gives her, but whatever it is, Taylor goes along with it. So they drive out to this farm, and they're kind of out in the middle of nowhere. This place is pretty isolated, and since Ashley has changed her plans at the last minute, no one knows that they're out there. So Ashley and Taylor get out of the truck, and while Taylor isn't looking, Ashley grabs that gun and she points it at the back of Taylor's head, and bam, she shoots her. And unfortunately, Taylor doesn't survive. Then Ashley drags Taylor's body to a more secluded area of the property, and she digs a shallow grave and she puts Taylor in it. Now, here's the thing about Ashley. She actually used to work as
Guess what?
We have something special for you. We're here at First Global Bank, Manor Park branch, and today we have our auto show in collaboration with ATL Autobahn. On display, we have the Mini Countryman
crime scene technician for the county sheriff's department, meaning she was trained to photograph crime scenes and dust for fingerprints and collect physical evidence and stuff like that. Meaning she has a bit of experience with crime scenes and the types of things people do to cover up evidence. And she knows that at some point police might get involved and they might investigate the area and bring out cadaver-sniffing dogs. So she gets some quick dry concrete and she pours it over the area. This is known to mask any potential smell, even from cadaver-sniffing dogs. Then she covers the area with potting soil, so there's not this big patch of concrete like out in the middle of the farm. After that, to cover her tracks and buy herself some time before anyone can notice Taylor is missing, Ashley takes Taylor's phone and she sends a text to Taylor's girlfriend. And she pretends to be Taylor. And she cancels their dinner plans and she says she needs a few days to herself, making it seem that she doesn't want to see her anymore. Now, Ashley knows she's got to get rid of this gun that she used in the murder. And conveniently, her boyfriend, the one who she bought the motorcycle and boat for, I guess he buys and sells guns sometimes. It's like a hobby, or it's what he does. So Ashley gives him the murder weapon, and I guess he sells it or whatever. Meanwhile, Taylor's girlfriend is super worried about her. I mean, Taylor isn't answering her phone. She hasn't heard anything from her other than Ashley's fake text saying that she needs a few days to herself. And all this is happening on the same weekend they were supposed to be moving in together. Plus, it's her girlfriend's birthday, and it's weird that she wouldn't contact her on her birthday. So this girlfriend contacts the police,
police start investigating.
She is 5 feet 6 inches tall with brown hair. If anyone sees her or has any information of her whereabouts, you're asked to contact police.
And pretty quickly, they suspect something isn't right. I mean, why would Taylor just disappear like that? And they know Ashley was the last person to see her alive. So, of course, they go and they question her. And when they do, Ashley totally lies to them. She tells them that she and Taylor did hang out that day, but that after hanging out, they spent some time horseback riding, and then they went back to Ashley's house, but that Taylor wanted to go get a drink at a bar downtown, so she called an Uber to pick her up. The Uber picked her up, and that's the last Ashley saw of her. But then, police check, and there's no record of any Uber or taxi being called from Ashley's address that day. So now they know Ashley is lying, and she probably had something to do with Taylor's disappearance. The problem is, they can't find Taylor's body because it's buried in the middle of a farm, and they can't find the murder weapon because Ashley's boyfriend sold it or whatever. So if they don't find any hard evidence, it looks like she might just get away with killing her friend. Until police finally find something. They review Ashley's phone records, and the cell phone tower pings show...
A new era begins, and he'll hope to put his stamp on the team coming out of the blocks. Will the players respond to their new manager? Well, it just hasn't stopped raining all day long. We're here in North London at the Emirates Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined for expert analysis by Stuart Robson. And you can really sense the anticipation in the crowd ahead of kickoff with their respective league seasons about to get underway. It's Arsenal up against West Ham United.
What an opening day this should be, especially for these fans who expect to see their team topping the table come the end of the season. Let's hope to see a good game here today.
The lineup then for the hosts.
Well, the wingers will be key here. They have to choose the right time to give width and the right time to come infield to support the centre forward. If they can do that, they're a potent front three. No doubt about that.
And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today.
Well, they're going to play with two wingers here, but I'm just a little bit worried that the centre...
It's an opportunity! Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper. Mariona. Beth Mead. Oh, they have it again. Just straying offside. Untidy little passage in midfield there. Chance here. Well, that's a decent bit of goalkeeping. And over it comes. Well, she'll be very keen to get off to a flying start because this is her debut for the club.
Well, she's been brought to the club to add some much-needed firepower, so hopefully she can open her account today. She needs to get off to a good start here.
Well, doesn't have to do it on her own. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them.
No chance of getting through on that occasion, was there?
Oh, great vision. Delivered into the box. Well, the cross lacking accuracy, well behind the players in the middle. Zadorsky. Excellent defending. Well, Arsenal have lost the ball here. Trying her luck. No mistake from the keeper, acting decisively. Let's take the lead here. Well, she certainly caught all of that one, but the accuracy leaving a bit to be desired. Little. Arsenal pushing forward with options available. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. And that last touch means a throw-in for them. Closing down. And that's sloppy. Katrina Gori. Well, she's certainly not alone. Oh, could be! Well, fantastic reflex action. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Interesting pass. Mariona. West Ham recovering possession well. Could be! Well, a powerful effort, but just wide. Mariona. In the perfect position to read it. Now a decent position to give them the advantage. A goal! They've opened the scoring in the derby. And I'll tell you what, you can hear a pin drop in here. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. This could be the equaliser. They just couldn't stay in front. And now this match is all square.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Well, that's going to be all for the first half here at the home of Arsenal. Well, there we are. A more than acceptable first-half performance from her. What have you made of what she's put into the game so far?
Well, I really liked her first-half display. She was certainly the most influential player on the field, and I'm expecting more of the same in the second 45 minutes.
And the second half has begun here in North London. McCabe. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. West Ham could get in behind the defence. Opportunity to deliver the cross. And in the right position to read it. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Takes aim! Oh, back at the net! And a debut goal to boot. It doesn't get much better than that.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Well, the action underway once again, and the onus is on West Ham to find a response now. Just wasn't going to give that ball away. Shaping to shoot. Well, it smacks into the gloves of the goalkeeper. Mariona. Here's Little now. Little. Oh, chance! Well, decent effort, but not troubling the keeper too much. In the right place to cut out the pass. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Morgan Weaver. And it'll be a West Ham throw-in. She has options. And that's a clean take, showing real courage in a crowded box. Alessia Russo. An encouraging Arsenal move. but really sticking to their task defensively. Zadorski. And nicely over the top. West Ham come away with it. Brilliant pass. A very effective clearance. That might help them. 20 minutes to go in this one. Mead. Intelligent ball. Real chance. Oh, what a save! Favouring the short one. Thoughtful play. On to Mead. Katie McCabe. Kim Little. A very timely interception. And forward they go, chasing the game. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Ready to break, perhaps? Inexplicably, it fizzled out. Serena Piubel. That's a good-looking ball. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. Every goalkeeper would expect to catch that one. This could be the equaliser. But no, when your goalkeeper comes up with a save like that late in the game, you have cause to be thankful.
Well, that could be a key moment. They have to take those sort of chances. They won't get too many more, but let's credit the goalkeeper.
Over the touchline for what will be a West Ham throw. And so that. The referee blows for full time. A victory for Arsenal.
Yeah, it was a good result. They played well and they're now up and running. That's just what they wanted.
Well, she did most things right out there on the pitch. Not that that comes as any great shock given her prowess. Your verdict as regards what she put into the game.
Well, she was a major reason why they won the game today. She was so reliable and she inspires those around her.
A streak of red lightning flashed past his eyes, and the painting suddenly vanished. Luther arrived with his entire security team, but Clark lied.
Some questions regarding the match.
When Barry tried to sell the painting, the buyer just as Clark's father was about.
Show me that clip again. What's wearing my glasses?
Did you or did you not disobey a direct order to stand down?
Sir, we were in pursuit. And Article 6, paragraph B states if the lead officer...
Thanks very much.
Don't lead officers! You're one-hit wonders who should go back to meter mating and slaying particles!
If I may, I think someone's just jealous that we got to drive the squeal-mobile. Or maybe you thought it was your mama.
Everybody!
You show me that clip again? Wasn't wearing my glasses.
Did you or did you not?
Never ask a liar why.
Today we're in Buck.
Launching its third wave of attacks against Iran. So this guy, his name's James, and James is like the coolest. So this crime scene, so why does this 21-year-old college student think he's a real-life Robin Hood? Now, the guy's name is Jackley, and Jackley is 21 when this story starts, and he's a college student living in England. And Jackley, he's got all kinds of things going on. He's kind of a loner, a total outsider. He barely talks to anyone. He also likes to get high and drunk all the time. He's also on the spectrum, so that's fun.
An occasion for committed fans and neutrals alike. This is the North London derby, when we expect the unexpected. Always a terrific venue to watch a football match. I'm talking about the Emirates Stadium here in North London. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And we're very much looking forward to bringing you league action today. It's Arsenal up against Tottenham Hotspur.
It was a good start for our hosts in their opening match. They played some attractive football, they looked fit, and they fully deserved the 3 points. Can they repeat that today? Let's hope so.
And a look at the starting lineup for Arsenal.
Well, they're going to play with two wingers in this 4-3-3 formation, so they need to switch the ball quickly and get crosses into the box. But they also need to get at least two midfield players making runs into the penalty area. That's a must.
And Spurs will go with this starting 11.
Well, it's great to see a team playing with wingers in a 4-3-3, but they've got to be effective, both with their dribbling and their crosses. Otherwise, they'll become bit-part players.
Well, we're talking about a top-class player. We enjoy watching her, and she'll hope to bring her influence to bear on the proceedings.
Well, if crosses
Oh,
come...
look at this, Stuart, an opportunity. Oh, top goalkeeping. Now the short corner here. Oh, that's a super piece of defending.
Really snuffed out the danger there.
Superb-looking pass. Taken by the keeper without any fuss. Michael Oros. Olivia Holt. That's how to dispossess your opponent. Decent idea. Emily Fox. Mariona. Good-looking move. Oh, had to intervene. England. Textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack. Can they forge ahead? Oh, off the post, still alive. Well, they can keep possession now.
Well, how close were Spurs to taking the lead? But if they continue to play like this...
Oh, look at this, they must score! Oh, they're not out of trouble! There it is! The first goal in the derby, a special moment!
He did everything right there by shooting across the keeper. Mind you, it's a good follow-up.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. Holt. Promising move from Tottenham. But they dealt with the correct post. Beth Mead. Holt. Not giving it away. This could square the game. Oh, a sensational stop.
Yeah, what a save that was. Brilliant reflex from the keeper.
And there's the delivery. Arsenal doing well to regain possession. Not just trying to drive her team forward here. Takes aim. Well, she tried to hit the target, but just failed. Mariona. Plenty of players waiting in the middle.
Children's charity, and he feels extremely guilty. He didn't mean to target a charity. This goes against his whole Robin Hood mission. So he immediately mails the charity.
And danger averted. Well read.
£150 cash and a letter apologizing.
Mikey Oros. 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on.
So he promises himself he's going to rob a few banks.
So half-time, that will close the book on the first half here at the Emirates. Well, there we are, a more than acceptable first half performance from her. What have you made of what she's put into the game so far?
His ridiculous wig and his sunglasses, and he heads over
underway in the second half here at the home of Arsenal.
So Jackley got away with it again, and he's super excited this time. I mean, this is his biggest score yet.
Oh, she'll have a go! Oh, still danger here! And alleviating the pressure.
Well, no frills defending there. Just get the ball away from danger.
And he also tries to keep his promise to that kids' charity he destroyed
Naz.
by mailing them envelopes of cash whenever he can. But
Good
then
patience.
Jackley runs into a problem. He's being a bit
Charlotte Grant. Oh, might be. And the keeper there to make sure nothing untoward happens. Chloe Kelly. Well, not a bad plan of action, but through to the goalkeeper it goes.
However, in the UK, a random dude can't just go and buy a handgun.
Grant.
So he tries to buy one of the black market, and he ends up.
Well, they have the ball once more.
So then he tries researching his options online, and he discovers
Arsenal
that
pushing forward with
it's easy
options
to get a gun
available.
in the United
Cross-fired
States,
over.
specifically in states like Vermont, which has very relaxed gun laws. So he
Well, sitting off them for now.
They're just too passive with their defending now.
And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Quick counter could be on.
And he uses a forged ID card, and he inquires about buying a Glock. And it looks
Oros.
like he might actually get away with this. Until it becomes obvious.
And with that,
he's
the
not
attack
really an
fizzles out.
American. I mean, he's at the very least making his accent.
Khadija Shaw. Nicely played. Sent through. And making sure nothing untoward happened following the cross. Olivia Holt. Oros. Sumanin. Oh, good vision. Oh, cheeky, you might say. Oh, that's the moment of pure quality. A goal for football lovers to enjoy the world over. So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. Mariona. Katie McCabe. Arsenal move it forward with purpose and control.
Then later, he gets out of prison. He starts a
Mead.
charity publishing company where they help authors from disadvantaged backgrounds by
And can they
mentoring
prize them
and
open
get
now?
their books published. So in a way, you could say that he was ultimately able to fulfill his
Mariona.
dream of becoming a Robin
And
Hood
players
type.
waiting in the centre. Fancies it. Oh, commanding goalkeeping.
People just get a divorce. Like, why are they
She has options. Spurs still on the attack with the minutes ticking away. Can they find a winner?
And Ryan is 43 when the
Just
story
10 minutes
starts,
to
and he's
go.
living in Watertown, Wisconsin, and
Helova.
life isn't going so well for him right now.
Arsenal
He's
move
over
it forward with purpose and
$200,000
control.
in debt, and on top of that, he's
And
been
space to
married
cross
for
it.
2 years. But
Another great cross, making the goalkeeper's job rather
it's
easy.
just not working out. Plus, he feels
And a
like his
throw in
own
for
three
Arsenal.
kids no longer want anything to do with
And
him.
it's two substitutes
So one
on
day
in one fell
2023,
swoop here for
he starts
Tottenham.
looking for something to
It could be
spice up
on
his
for her.
life. And that is when he
And
joins
defensive
an
play to be
international
applauded.
dating site where he can meet foreign women abroad. And there he
Naz.
matches with this woman, Katya. Katya is a Ukrainian woman living in the country of Georgia.
Promising
So
pass.
they match, and Ryan thinks
And
she
there it
will.
breaks down,
And
but
she's
credit
him
to the
too.
defence.
And they hit it off, and they start
Waited
chatting,
well.
and soon they're communicating as often as they can. And of course, they end up falling in
Well, there
love.
is going to be
They
stoppage
start
time, but
talking about
only the
finally
1
meeting
minute.
in person so that they can be together.
And there
Now, at
goes
this
the final
point,
whistle
Ryan
at the end of
could,
a hotly
just divorce
contested
his
battle.
wife like a
What did you make of it
normal
from the
person and go
Arsenal
be with
angle?
Claudia, and it's perfectly legal. No one's going to stop him. But for whatever reason, he decides he's not going to go that route. He decides he'd rather abandon his whole family and just disappear completely. And the best way to do that is by faking his own death. But see, Ryan, he's not a total asshole. I mean, he's not a monster. He wants to make sure that before he disappears, his family will be financially taken care of.
So he goes and he takes out a $375,000 life insurance policy on himself. Then once that's done, he gets on his laptop and he starts doing research. And he Googles things like how to successfully disappear and how to fake a drowning. And he takes note of some of this information.
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week. And a warm welcome from North London. We're at the Emirates Stadium. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And we've got potentially exciting league action coming up on the menu for you. It's Arsenal taking on Manchester United.
These fans won't be overly happy with the start their team has made, but I don't think we've quite seen them at their best just yet. Today, though, is a great opportunity to show everybody just how good they can be.
And the lineup for the home side.
Well, the wingers will be key here. They have to choose the right time to give width and the right time to come infield to support the centre foot.
And look at this! Brilliant save! Did so well to keep that away from trouble. Arsenal's free kick here. Arsenal have given it away. Still trying to make something happen. Oh, keeper dealt with it. Trying to deliver it accurately. Under real pressure here.
Ryan's wife wakes up in the morning and he's not there. So she starts getting work. I mean, he's been out all night, he hasn't come home, and he's not responding.
Well, that's asking for a yellow card. Doesn't really hesitate in showing the yellow card.
Yeah, you could see that coming, couldn't you?
And pretty quickly, the sheriff's office is a team relay, and first responders send rescue boats out, and they eventually discover Ryan's abandoned lower terminal, floating adrift on the water.
Letizier.
And they're like, oh, guess he drowned.
Julia Zigiotti Olme.
Body must be on the bottom.
This is a joy to watch.
This is one of the deepest lakes in Wisconsin, so this search is going to be.
How did they let that attack come to an end? Will it happen for them?
And they have 9 teams underwater looking for him. They got dagger dogs moving around the shoreline, but there's no sign.
Arsenal have given it away.
It's all over the news, especially in this area around Wisconsin. Everyone's looking for this guy. In about 54
Alessia Russo. Oh, nice ball over the top. Real chance. And a goal to open the scoring. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Julia Zigiotti Olme. Could play it in. Well, she's made sure nothing untoward happened.
That was certainly looking dangerous, wasn't it?
At the Canadian border, just 1 day after he disappeared. So thinking he might still be alive. They get search warrants for his electronic devices, but most importantly,
seemingly no one can stop her.
So his wife
has eyes for goal. And a goal! Another one! 2 in quick succession. No wonder they're celebrating.
Successfully disappeared and not make a rounding, except also they find his many communications with his girlfriend in Georgia, Katja. So police piece all this together, and they start thinking, not only did this Ryan.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Soon. Olme. Letizier. Ella Toon. Jade Revere. Encouraging stuff from United. Shielding the ball superbly.
Skill, strength and awareness. Really well played.
Flag raised for offside. Possession
Well,
one.
back home, his former wife.
Almost at half-time, and they're making home advantage count, I think it's fair to say. Your thoughts?
Well, they've played some really good football up to now. In particular, the way they've got it into their front players has been excellent. I've also liked the movement of the strikers. They just now need to take this forward into the second half.
Living overseas now. Not to mention that
Looking for the final pass.
Faking your own death or abandoning your family, those aren't technically crimes, believe it or not. But he does face.
Well, let's see about the cross. And a last reaction to tip it over.
But that particular crime is just a misdemeanor.
Let's see about the delivery.
Enough to qualify for extradition. So there's very little.
Oh, the flag has gone up, and that's one that's going to need a bit more practice on the training ground.
Well, that must drive everybody mad, particularly those players in the box.
Telling him that his 3 kids deserve to see him.
And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on.
They thought he was dead.
And there we have it. The first half action is over here at the Emirates.
To be there for Christmas. And also, like, if you come back, he won't involve shenanigans. And eventually, Ryan gives in.
Underway in the second half here at the home of Arsenal.
United States, Wisconsin. And so, bam, he gets arrested. Here's his mugshot. And eventually,
might be a chance here. Oh, the threat level is still high.
9 days in jail, which just happens to be the exact
well, it comes to nothing in the end. Leah Schuler. Ella Toon. And support available. Melvin Mala. Really getting stuck in. Beth Mead.
Donald Trump gets elected president.
Mariona.
Really pisses Jonathan off.
Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Could be more trouble. Oh, she's made a crucial tackle there. Well, I don't think we can argue too much with her first half contribution. How about your assessment?
Yeah, she played well, I thought. When she had the ball, she made the right decisions, and she certainly affected the game. She was good.
Decent position this for United to find themselves in. Incisive ball. Oh, that's and put away at the second attempt. Well, the keeper knows she was at fault there. Well, underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. Soon.
His job involves helping design and maintain nuclear reactors used in nuclear submarines, which means that
now with Mead.
Special security clearance. So he goes to
Arsenal have given it away. She has teammates around her. Dominique Janssen. Soon.
Well, defending doesn't get much better than that.
Beth Mead. Really good build-up, but no end product. Might do damage on the break. Need to get bodies back. And there it breaks down. That is how to keep it out of the net. Oh, you don't want to lose the ball in that position.
They eventually conclude that the best country to sell to would be Brazil.
Kim Little.
Mariona.
And promising stuff from Arsenal. And a good-looking ball. And a time for composure on the ball. Just 15 minutes remaining. Arsenal recovering possession well. Good idea. Corner kick awarded. And let's see if this will help them add to their lead. Here's a change for Manchester United. Short corner it is. Oh, they'll be disappointed. It looked promising.
Well, that was a really excellent piece of defending there.
Manchester United battling the clock and the scoreline. Julia Zigiotti-Olmo. Mala. Ontorolfu. Janssen. And look at this! How about this for drama? All even once more! A So the ball is running again at 2-all. McCabe. And Little.
The ABI hit because in his letter he instructed them on how to contact him via an encrypted email. So this email is like, I'm from the ABIN, and we are very interested in what you have to offer. And Jonathan replies back, cool, got any proof? And he tells them,
Warming day one here with the Golden Cross team alongside Net, part of our Feeding Futures initiative as we help Hurricane
That'll be a United throw. Now, brilliant work to keep that one in play. Melvin Mala. Manchester United venture forward. Do they have a winning goal in their future? Really is a lovely example of how to pass the ball. So as the referee blows for full time, we can say officially the two sides cannot be separated. It does go down as a...
To show him they're serious, the ABIN sends him $10,000 in cryptocurrency. So now he's fully committed. I mean, this is going to be great. He and his wife, they're going to be so rich, and they're going to be able to finally move away and not have to deal with Trump and the politics of this country. So he sends a message to the ABIN agents, and he tells them that he wants to pass some information over to them. And so they arrange a dead drop, where he'll quietly drop it off somewhere, and then an ABIN agent will come and pick it up. Then the day comes, and Jonathan has all the top secret information on an SD card. And he hides this card inside a peanut butter sandwich inside a Ziploc bag. Then he and Diana drive to the park.
Who will prevail in this keenly anticipated league contest? Two teams of considerable aptitude, ready to entertain the fans inside the stadium as well as around the world.
And once it's all done, Jonathan receives...
Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you. We're at the home of Arsenal here in North London, and everything points to an exciting contest. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company here on the commentary gantry is Stuart Robson. And we've got what we hope will be exciting league action coming up for you. It's Arsenal facing Manchester City.
Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, hitting the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
And so the starting 11 for Arsenal.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 with two out-and-out wingers, but they do vary their movement. They give width, but they also make diagonal runs infield when the ball's on the opposite flank. Their performances will be key today.
Introducing the starting players for Manchester City.
Well, it's certainly a back four, but I think we'll see a lot of rotation in midfield. They just need to have a good understanding about when to support the front player and when to drop that little bit deeper. It certainly looks like a 4-5-1 to me.
Well, this game should offer plenty. Arsenal get it going. This looks interesting. Could be. Oh, it's a superb challenge. Very timely.
Brilliant defending at such an important moment.
Clinton and Hasegawa. Yui Hasegawa. Oh, useful ball. Hasegawa. Oh, quick and slick. Sam Coffey. Just cutting off the supply. Fox. Mariona. Chloe Kelly. Might lead to a chance. An encouraging Arsenal move. And let's give credit to the defending. Grace Clinton. On to Miedema. Moving the ball nicely, but can they forge ahead?
They just need a bit more penetration, that's for sure.
Promising possession, this. Laura Wienreiter. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Beth Mead. And Little. Mariona. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Now a potentially dangerous position for City. A disappointing end to the move. Mead. Well, possibilities inside the box. That's a good-looking pass. Now in a more than decent position. And a confident clearance.
Well, no frills there, but sometimes that's what's needed.
Wienreiter. Clinton. And cutting in field. Wahabi. Confident play. Wienreiter. Clinton. Laura Wienreiter. Oh, good idea. No, high quality defending. Mariona. Lots of space for Arsenal. Well, they seem happy to weather the storm. Little. On to Catley. Mariona. And Arsenal now find themselves in potentially a dangerous position. Determined not to give it away. And possession given away. And there it is, the referee's whistle. The first half has come to an end here in North London. So back underway, and surely there's more to come in this game. Caroline. Potential opportunity for Manchester City to take the lead. Corner kick it is. And there's the delivery. Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. Well, they have to pay attention. And cleared behind for a corner.
Yeah, she had to get it away, but the danger isn't over yet. Well, they've been frustrated for quite a while now, but these fans have suddenly come to life.
And pushed away, really fine goalkeeping. Played into the box. Danger still on. Well, they can bring it out now. Pressure applied. And ball back with Arsenal now. Caroline. Yui Hasagawa. Now here's Miedema. Significant acreage for City to run into. Thoughtful play. And a textbook interception. Shaw. On to Caroline. Viviane Miedema. Now with Caroline. Can they forge ahead? Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. And there it breaks down. Grace Clinton. Oh, genuine chance. And what a save that was. I must say, I thought the goalkeeper was on holiday prior to that and had so little to do. Taken short. That's a useful cross. But goalkeeper's ball, disappointingly for them. Good through ball. Oh, surely! And a goal! Just when we wondered if this might finish 0-0. There it is. They're in front.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and then what a finish. That's been hit with such power and pace. The keeper has no time to react. It's a brilliant strike.
So underway again here, and with that goal, the game might have a different energy about it. Sam Coffey, and nicely over the top. Well read to ease the pressure. A good vision there. Can she score? And really on the scent of her second goal of the match.
Well, she's certainly been a handful today, and that could easily have been her second. She's looked really dangerous.
Manchester City have it back now. Now we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Chloe Kelly. Khadija Shaw. Well, that one has promise. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending.
Just read the situation so well, didn't they?
Fox. Good-looking cross. And tucking it behind for a corner here. A change in the offing for City. take it short. And goes for goal! Oh, got everything behind it! Short corner taken. Now sliding in field. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. And so that is that. The referee blows for full time. A victory for Arsenal.
Well, Derek, it was a tight game. Both sides had their moments and chances, but overall, they just about shaped.
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week, and we're just moments away from kickoff time. Stay tuned for the live action. Ideal weather, no complaints on that front, here in North London at the Emirates Stadium. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart Robson. And we've got what we hope will be exciting league action coming up for you. It's Arsenal taking on Liverpool.
We can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire. It should be a cracking game, though.
And a look at the starting lineup for Arsenal.
Well, they're going to play with two wingers in this 4-3-3 formation, so they need to switch the ball quickly and get crosses into the box. but they also need to get at least 2 midfield players making runs into the penalty area. That's a must.
Could be threatening. Opportunity still there. Kim Little. And Arsenal now find themselves in potentially a dangerous position. And a really good diving stop. And played short. The threat could be there. It did look on for them, but not to be. Well, we know what a key player she is, and she'll certainly expect to make her presence felt.
Well, if cross is coming to the box, she will get on the end of them. She's just so good in the air, and she knows how to find space in the penalty area.
And it will be an Arsenal free kick. A goalkeeper on her toes. Steph Catley.
Well, it's still all level here, thanks to a marvellous piece of goalkeeping. Arsenal can't believe they're not in front here.
Just knocked it out of there.
Yeah, that certainly cleared the danger, didn't it?
Out of play, and an Arsenal throw-in forthcoming. That's a good-looking ball. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. Arsenal's free kick here. Smart defending. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Oh, how did she keep that out? Over the touchline for what will be an Arsenal throw. The cross is on. Chance for Liverpool to use width to good effect. Now, can she put this one away? In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic. Kelly. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Kelly. Arsenal have given it away. Plenty of support here. Well, that's how to beat your opponent. Can she put it away? And there it is! 2 goals in a matter of minutes. Incredible stuff.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
So underway once more. 2-0 the lead here. Williamson. And Little. Shaw. It could be on for her. Could still be dangerous. A Liverpool free kick coming up. Holland. Well, nearly at the halfway stage in this one, and Arsenal with a bit of heavy lifting to do if they're to get back into this one. Your thoughts?
I have to say they haven't played well. They've been
Oh,
slow.
the chance is on, Stuart. Oh, that is outrageously spectacular. Well, a flair for the dramatic, to say the least. We'll be replaying that one over and over again for a long time to come.
Well, you won't get tired of watching this. The improvisation, the skill and the end product. What a goal that is.
On they go again, and that goal for Arsenal means they can now entertain thoughts of perhaps drawing level. Opportunity and inspirational goalkeeping.
Well, that should have been a goal, but what a save that is from the keeper.
Now sending it in. And time is up as far as the first half. So back in business, the second half underway. It's Liverpool in front, but far from being done and dusted. Nagano. Holding on to it.
Holds on to it really well there, doesn't she?
Very much run-of-the-mill as saves go. Russo. Decent-looking pass. She has teammates around her. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. It's a neat move. Oh, disappointing end to that. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. And a disappointing end to that. Well, I don't think we can argue too much with her first half contribution. How about your assessment?
Yeah, she's done okay in that first half. She had a lot of the ball, she used it well, and she was energetic. But unfortunately, that can't be said about the rest of the team.
Oh, they might score here, Stuart. Still could be dangerous. Now, can Arsenal take advantage of this corner kick situation? They favoured a short one here. And firing it. Oh, beating her comprehensively. Oh, still not dealt with. Oh, that's brilliant. A strike so delightful. You'd never tire of seeing it again and again. Sheer technical excellence. A goal of the highest order. Take a bow.
Well, I have to say the keeper's done really well on the first shot, as you can see. But it's gone straight to an opponent and nothing she can do about the second strike.
So underway again here, and quite honestly, who saw this coming? And she's in a decent position. Is this the moment? And a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve. McCabe. Mariona. Can she put it away? Oh, magnificent reaction. Throw in here for Arsenal.
Well, it's certainly been a struggle for Arsenal, but that was a chance to draw level. Credit to the keeper, though. What a great...
Shaping to shoot. Oh, good work by the keeper. And into the last 20 minutes. Well, the threat could be there. And the keeper there to make sure nothing untoward happens. Thomas. Nicely timed tackle. Alessia Russo. Mariona. And showing fine vision. Emily Fox. Well, it did look promising, but no threat in the end.
Yeah, just snuffed out the danger there. That's a good turnover.
Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Alejandra Bernabé. Arsenal did well to win back possession. Well, that one has promise. The clock is against Arsenal, but what can they pull out of the fire here? And it's a penalty! And now to level the game. And that is when you need your goalkeeper. Well, a corner it is, and they know they've got to be opportunistic at this stage of the game. And the short option preferred. Liverpool doing well to win back possession. Arsenal pushing forward with options available. Really good block. Are being pressed here. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. So the final whistle now. And disappointment for Arsenal. And a warm welcome. From North London, we're at the Emirates Stadium. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for expert analysis by my partner Stuart Robson. And what we've got on the menu is potentially absorbing league action. It's Arsenal taking on Liverpool.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
Oh, got into position brilliantly. Alejandra Bernabé. Now with O'Sullivan. Has eyes for goal. Nervy clearance. And the snuffing out of the cross there. Liverpool have it once again. Danger building. That's excellent defending following the cross. So a corner kick it'll be following the deflection. Delivering it.
Well, here it is again. It's a good delivery from the corner, and the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
1-0 then. Chloe Kelly. Throw into Arsenal coming up. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. And very nicely positioned to win it back.
Good reading of the game.
Bernabé. Thomas. Now with O'Sullivan. And danger averted. Well read. Russo. Nice looking move this. Is this the equaliser? And a strong glove on the ball from the keeper. Now what can they do from here? And Little. Mariona. Emily Fox. Crossing possibilities. Oh, that's a clever ball. And just like that, broken up. Martha Thomas. On to Nagano. And Liverpool might be able to cash in. Smart defending. Bernabe. On to Nagano. Oh, big moment! Oh, strong hands to push it clear. Excellent goalkeeping. Fuka Nagano. And teammates to play it to. The inside route looking promising. Oh, disappointing end to that.
Yeah, just stopped it in its tracks there.
Khadija Shaw. Free kick awarded to Liverpool. Nagano. Now, options are plenty. And that's fantastic goalkeeping to get across and deal with the danger. Shaw. Can they set up a chance? And striking it. And it's gone in. Beyond the goalkeeper. Arsenal level.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And then what a finish. That's been hit with such power and pace. The keeper has no time to react. It's a brilliant strike.
So the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage in this match. So all even here. Who will take control in the second half? Fuka Nagano. Real chance. And getting enough on the ball to steer us away. Maybe dangerous here. And promising stuff from Arsenal. Just not testing the keeper at all with that cross. Bernabe. That's a good-looking pass. To put them ahead. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Now sending it in. Well, plenty of power there, but in fairness, should have made the keeper work. Well, I don't think we can argue too much with her first half contribution. How about your assessment?
Well, that's exactly what her team needed because they weren't at their best in the first half. And once again, it shows what a key player she is. Can they build on that in the second 45?
Well, they seem happy to weather the storm.
They've just gone into a defensive mode here.
Emily Fox. Russo. Gives it a go. Really good diving stop to make sure the threat came to nothing. And they will make the change now. Oh, moving it nicely. What to like about that pass. Katie McCabe. Will it be? And keeps it out, showing lightning fast reactions.
Yeah, what a remarkable save. She was so alert there.
Keen to take it short here. And a useful cross. Taking care of business defensively here.
Well, as you can see, this has been a fairly open contest. Chances at both ends, plenty of good attacking play, and it's been really entertaining.
Could be. Brilliantly blocked. Could be troublesome. Fox. An encouraging Arsenal move. Committed defending. It will be Arsenal's corner as they try to nudge in front in this game.
Well, this is a big moment, and don't these fans know it?
Now delivering that deep cross. Now a decent position. Outrageously good defending.
That, I think, was a big chance.
Nagano. Onto O'Sullivan. And here come Liverpool. A goal at this late stage might settle things. But they dealt with the threat posed. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Well, they promised much on the break, but ultimately delivered little. O'Sullivan. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. A good vision there. Must take the lead here. Marvellous anticipation. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Onto O'Sullivan. Decent chance. And did just enough defensively. Can she? Read it well and made the save. And there goes the final whistle at the end of a hotly contested battle. What did you make of it from the Arsenal angle?
Obviously not the best result from their point of view, because on paper they were favourites for the 3 points today. But there's no easy game in this league, and they just have to switch their focus to the next match now.
The team's home form has been impeccable, but today, well, no doubt about it, gunning for victory. The home side tonight, we're in North London, the home of Arsenal. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And it's the opening act in the drama that is the UEFA Women's Champions League group stage. It's Arsenal up against Olympique Lyonnais.
The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Selma Bashar. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. And so the starting 11 for Arsenal.
Well, the wingers will be key here. They have to choose the right time to give width and the right time to come infield to support the centre forward. If they can do that, they're a potent front three. No doubt about that.
And here's the team for Olympique Lyonnais.
Well, it's great to see both teams using wingers. It's now just a case of which team uses them best and which pair get the better crosses into the box. It should be a good watch.
Good patience.
Certainly look composed on the ball, don't they?
Can they forge ahead? Perhaps now. An Arsenal corner. Taken short. That's time to get the shot off. Couldn't get it through. Corner it is. And a useful cross. Well, they can bring it out now. Oh, that's really untidy. Giving it here. Superb defending. And nicely over the top. Egurola. And possession ceded by Lyon. Egurola. And the pass keeps them flowing. Good work from Lyon to win it back. Attacking with vigour. Will it go in? And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it. Kim Little. Good weight on that pass. Beth Mead. Oh, it looked really promising for them.
Really snuffed out the danger there.
Ashley Lawrence. On to Gianni. Egurola. Lyon unable to retain possession. And the attack looks promising. But really sticking to their task defensively. Oh, it might be. The keeper taking care of the situation. Fox. Clean challenge. Good-looking move. Oh, that's how to defend. Chloe Kelly. Well, a really good run. So, the whistle then. We're up the half. Underway in the second half here at the home of Arsenal. Oh, that's a fine pass.
Well-weighted pass there.
Fox. Across the touchline, so throw in here. Very effective pass. Intelligent ball. Arsenal chasing the game, but a corner kick here.
Well, just listen to the fans. They know this is a big chance here.
Well, all manner of movement around the goalkeeper, but stuck to her task. Wendy Bernard. On to Gianni. Oh, great vision. And making sure there was no danger in the end.
They're much harder to break down in those areas, aren't they? Well, Arsenal are showing a completely different approach to this game here. They're going to sit deep, stay compact and be hard to break down, and then counter at pace when they win possession. Not always an easy thing to do.
Well, I don't think we can argue too much with her first half contribution. How about your assessment?
Well, I thought she had a really effective first half. Not only did she score the goal that gave them the lead, but her general play was really good. She was a constant threat, and I'm sure we're going to see more in the second 45.
Now, perhaps they can counter from here. Can they profit from this? Chance to cross. Decent idea. Huge block. Khadijatu Jani. Ashley Lawrence. Well, a touch too heavy there. Blackstenius. Through the middle. It does appear to be opening up on the flank for Arsenal here. And let's give credit to the defending. Ingrid Sirstad Engen. Might do damage on the break. And an opening. Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say. Blackstenius. Can she deliver? And look at that. A goal here for Arsenal, who now have got themselves on terms.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And it's a very tidy finish, because there's still a lot of work to do. That's a really good goal.
So, a level contest, 1-1. Jani. Olympique Lyonnais searching for what could be a late winner. Still level here. Well, couldn't quite hit the target. Close, though.
Well, had it been on target, I think the goalkeeper had that one covered.
Mariona. Steph Catley. An alert intervention.
Yeah, she really did anticipate where that ball was going.
Lawrence. Plenty of support here. Bashar. Cynical would normally be yellow. And so a booking it'll be.
Yeah, fair enough. That was reckless.
And the keeper does her job. Brilliant contest, this.
Well, how important will that save be? That's a great piece of goalkeeping.
Real defensive resilience. And just off the mark with that effort. Rather unfortunate.
Caught it well, but not quite on target. Good technique, though.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, they have to settle for a point each. At least both sides are on the board, Stuart.
Well, it was a fairly even contest, but they now have to focus on getting 3 points in their next game. Otherwise, they'll be putting themselves under pressure in the latter stages.
Well, she did most things right out there on the pitch. Not that that comes as any great shock given her prowess. Your verdict as regards what she put into the game.
Well, she was their best player today, no doubt about that. And it was no surprise that she got the equaliser. It was a really good finish.
The manager has made his choice, and it's a bold one, leaving such a key player on the bench. The question now, can he back it up with a result? Well, the rain has been lashing down in the build-up to this game, and it's still falling here at the Emirates Stadium. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner on this occasion is Stuart Robson. And we've got potentially exciting league action coming up on the menu for you. It's Arsenal facing Leicester City.
This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Frida Mornum. And Little. Maybe dangerous here. Magnificent challenge to win it back. The initial 11 today for the hosts.
Well, it's great to see a team playing with wingers in a 4-3-3, but they've got to be effective, both with their dribbling and their crosses. Otherwise, they'll become bit-part players.
And the lineup for Leicester City.
Well, the two wide players are great in 1v1 situations, and their movement is also very good. But it's the midfield three that will need to control the flow of the game.
Well, it's one pass after another.
You do feel they get a chance soon, the way they're playing.
Now the attack fizzled out. Out of play. Leicester throw-in coming up. Wasn't where the throw-in was meant to go. Might lead to a chance. Kim Little. Well, we know what a key player she is, and she'll certainly expect to make her presence felt.
Well, she links everything together. She can play in tight areas, she can pass beyond pressure, and she makes good decisions. She's certainly going to be a key player today.
This is a joy to watch. She has options. Can they forge ahead? And there it is, 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations.
Well, here it is again, and the defending simply isn't good enough. They have to react quicker, deal with the danger, and show more urgency, none of which they did, and that's the result.
So the action underway again, and certainly the onus is on Leicester to come up with a reply here. Takes the shot. Denied by the bar. Back in play here. And that'll be Leicester's throw-in.
Well, can Leicester get level here? That should have been the moment. A bit unlucky, really.
Well, having been denied by the woodwork, now the focus is on keeping the opposition at bay. Beautiful pass. And Jansson with it. Here's Van Egmond. That's a good pass. And taken cleanly by the goalkeeper. Smith now. Showing a good reading of the game.
That was excellent defending.
Williamson. Mariona. And Little. And in the right position to read it. Ayan. This could be the equaliser. And the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. And snuffing out the danger. Well, under pressure, but that doesn't bother her. And with that, the first half draws to a close. And back underway. Leicester looking to find a route back into this one. Van Egmond. Jansson. Interception to snuff out the danger. Good looking run. Well, shielding the ball admirably. And that will be a penalty. And now to level the game. In it goes! Coolly converted. So, a level contest. 1-1. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Shannon O'Brien. And it's played into the centre. Well, they can keep possession of it now. Good win. Van Egmond. Good win. Well, she really deserves credit for that challenge. A good and fair challenge. Miles from goal. And it was straight at the keeper, but technically good goalkeeping. And teammates around her. Beautifully weighted ball. Oh, fully stretched! And the substitution will occur now. Trying to pick out a teammate. Well, no mistake from the keeper, acting decisively.
Well, the Arsenal fans can sense a winner coming here. But...
Oh, wait a minute. They could well be in. And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and the finish is really good. She just smashes that past the keeper. That's a top-quality goal.
So there we have it, 2-1. Well, doesn't have to do it on her own. Lovely weight. Nicely timed tackle. Counter-attacking chance. Nice-looking move, this. Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say. Alicia Lehmann. Leicester being afforded too much space here. And options in the centre. Now what can they do from here? Well, not making life difficult for the keeper at all. A wide attempt. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Will it happen for them? An alert intervention. Well, with 5 minutes remaining and just one goal between them, still the prospect of late excitement in this match. Deflected behind, corner. Take it short. Oh, she'll have a go. Not completely out of trouble here. Magnificent defending. Well read to put an end to that attack. O'Brien. Can they level it here? Now can she pick out a teammate? And so that is that. The referee blows for full time. A victory for Arsenal.
Well, Derek, it was very competitive. Chances at both ends, but I feel they were the better team and they deserved their victory.
Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly... Hello and welcome to a stadium that always produces a lively atmosphere. We're at the Estadio do Benfica in Lisbon. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray at the microphone, and sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player Stuart Robson. And it should be a terrific confrontation here in the UEFA Women's Champions League group stage. What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart?
They come here knowing they need to get a result. They certainly can't afford to lose this one. This will be a tough game for them, I think.
Mariona. Arsenal move it forward with purpose and control. Oh, chance! And a goal! 1-0, and what a fast start they've made to this game.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Here's Davidson. Silva. Well, moving the ball impressively here. And a very good challenge. Mead. Fox. An encouraging Arsenal move. Good looking cross. And it was straight at the keeper, but technically good goalkeeping. Diana Silva. Good tackle, taken away. Little. Emily Fox. It's one thing to sit deep, it's another thing to sit that little bit too deep.
They've just gone into a defensive mode here.
And the direction was that little bit off.
Well, had that gone in, they would be in a great position now.
Davidson. That's a lovely ball. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Alessia Russo. The delivery. Well, how has she kept that out?
Yeah, agile, athletic and sharp. What a good save that was.
And Arsenal now find themselves in potentially a dangerous position. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Lot to like about that pass. And the cross goes in. And you have just witnessed a really high-class save.
Well, you won't see a better reaction save than that. That is a superb piece of goalkeeping.
And it's gone in for Arsenal. Will they be stopped from this? Position. So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Carolina Müller. On to Müller. Diana Gomes. Borges. Arsenal doing well to regain possession. Good-looking move. Now perhaps they can counter from here. Interesting pass. Really sound defending. Well, the keeper didn't have to think too much about it.
Yeah, she'll be disappointed with herself there. That's a wasted opportunity.
A really good pass. And the whistle is sounded for half-time. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Seemingly no one can stop her. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up.
Well, nice approach play, but the final pass wasn't quite good enough.
Good distribution.
Well, Arsenal are showing a completely different approach to this game here. Rather than trying to dictate the pace of the game, they're going to sit deep, they're going to stay compact and focus on their defending.
Decent chance. Oh, brilliant goalkeeping. And a substitution in the offing. Over it comes. Well, it comes to nothing in the end. Oh, had to stop that one. Well, there we are. A more than acceptable first-half performance from her. What have you made of what she's put into the game so far?
She's been a constant threat. She's shown lots of energy, great skill at times, and a good understanding.
Oh, Stuart, they've got to score! Oh, that's a wonderful save after poor defending.
That's a really good save after such poor play.
Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Nice looking move, this. And back to Daphne von Domselaar. Long-range effort. And an open goal. It doesn't get much better than that. And she's found the net. Well, underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. Oh, great vision. Good through ball. "20 minutes to go in this one. Threading it. Beth Mead. Khadija Shaw. Good idea. Oh, what a save! So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Fancies it. Oh, fearless. Benfica couldn't keep the ball. Well, having been awarded the corner, they'll no doubt look to put the issue beyond all doubt. So a personnel change then. She fancies it. Oh, tremendous block. In it goes to increase their advantage. And will that be the goal that ends up securing it for them? So on with the action, and 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. Well, she's certainly not alone. That is a really disappointing effort, goodness me.
On that occasion, just didn't make the right sort of contact. Should be testing the goalkeeper from that sort of range.
Mariona. Strong but fair tackle. Good looking move. And dealt with smartly. She read it quicker than anyone. Russo. Now with Mead. Low one in there. It's a perfect challenge. So 1 minute of stoppage time. That's what the officials have said. Can they set up a chance? And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Stuart.
Well, it's a good result today, and they were the better team. 4 points from 2 games puts them in a really...
A talented tactician, this is a manager loved by the fans. They know they're in safe hands with him leading the charge. Can he guide them to another win today? An atmosphere of excitement and anticipation here in North London at the home of Arsenal. I'm Derek Ray, perched here on the commentary gantry, and sitting alongside me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And we're very much looking forward to bringing you league action today. It's Arsenal versus Everton. And the shot, really getting stuck in. And this is the Arsenal starting 11.
Well, they're going to play with two wingers here, but I'm just a little bit worried that the centre forward could become isolated. Therefore, the midfield players need to get forward as much as possible in this 4-3-3 shape.
Well, showing good patience. And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how the wingers play today. Will they stay high and wide? Will they come in field and support the centre forward? And how deep will they come out of possession? They're going to be key to this formation.
Well, the pressure was on, but that's a composed goalkeeper for you. Khadija Shaw. Kelly. And Little. Oh, useful ball. Can they do it? Oh, a magnificent challenge.
What a tackle that was.
Out of play and an Everton throw-in forthcoming. Well, it wasn't the best of touches, and she couldn't keep it in play, so a throw-in here. Opportunity to deliver the cross. And it will be an Arsenal free kick. Into the box it goes. Closing down. Well, we're talking about a top-class player. We enjoy watching her, and she'll hope to bring her influence to bear on the proceedings.
Well, she's certainly weighed in with a fair share of goals this season. At times, she's been rampant, and she'll certainly need to be tightly marked today. Otherwise, she could get another couple of goals.
And quick thinking from the keeper to claim the ball under pressure. Honoka Hayashi. Snuais. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Chloe Kelly. Well, she keeps going. Oh, beating her comprehensively. And it's opening up. And getting enough on the ball to steer us away. Ball finally in her grasp.
Yeah, but that first save was superb. She had no right to stop that, really.
Well, that one has promise. Mayumi Pacheco. And teammates to play it to. And a nick there. Corner. And there's the delivery. Arsenal have given it away. And collected with considerable ease. Beth Mead. Mariona. Real chance. And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive. And then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity. Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? And quick thinking defensively. That's useful play. A really good pass. What an important piece of defending. Arsenal have given it away. Hayashi. Mariona. So 1 minute of stoppage time. That's what the officials have said. Now a decent position. And a goal! They've increased their lead, and they don't want to be throwing it away from here. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Well, there we are. A more than acceptable first-half performance from her. What have you made of what she's put into the game so far? So, back underway. The second half begins. Honoka Hayashi. And snuffed out the danger immediately. Mariona. And Arsenal now find themselves in potentially a dangerous position. Blackstenius. Mornum. Katie McCabe. Options in the centre. Oh, this looks useful. Oh, they're absolutely racing away with this. 3 to the good now.
Well, just look at this again. Great technique, good accuracy, and enough power to beat the keeper. That's an excellent goal.
Well, on they go again. Arsenal very much in charge. It's turning into a right old thrashing. Kelly Gago. Should score! Oh, that's brilliant defending.
What a great clearance that is. Saved her team there.
Well, the referee wasn't going to let that go. And foiled only by the crossbar. And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered. This looks interesting. Excellent defending. Now, who can she play it to? Real chance. And there's the goal she was hoping for. Now she can celebrate.
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect. And just look at that finish. 1v1 against the keeper, and she hits it with power. It's a great goal.
Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. Momiki. Holding on to it.
Ah, that's held up so well there.
And out for a throw-in. Just misfiring with the pass. Can they make something of this now? Oh, what a save! Let's see about the delivery. And ably dealt with. Oh, big moment! Oh, goodness me, off the post. And the move breaks down. Khadija Shaw. Electing to shoot. Oh, it wasn't far away, but above the crossbar. Gago. Superbly read and executed. Splendid defending. In a decent position now. And beating her marker. Oh, fantastic save!
Yeah, made herself big and won the mind games. Excellent save.
Crossing into the middle. Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? There's the shot. Well, it didn't worry the keeper. Stina Blackstenius. Arsenal's free kick here. Little. Frida Mornum. And possibilities here. Well, the attack petered out.
Well, that's good defending. Just snuffed out the danger there.
Could catch them on the break. And passing it well. Well, I'm sure the keeper will be thinking, I'll take those all day.
Yes, you should have conceded there. It's a poor effort in the end.
Nice looking move, this. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best. Mariona. So 2 minutes of stoppage time here. Thoughtful play. Little. And making sure there was no danger in the end. And so that. The referee blows for full time. A victory for Arsenal.
Well, fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it? Thought they controlled the middle of the park.
The countdown to the contest. And every reason to think these two teams will give us high drama. Both so capable of producing eye-catching football. And now, the stage is theirs. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live from London. And a warm welcome from North London. We're at the Emirates Stadium. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry and delighted to be joined as always by Stuart Robson. And hopefully we're in for a treat of a match on this Halloween. What are your expectations for today?
Well, I was told my treat was having a day off. But actually I'm pleased to be here because this should be a really good game.
Here are the starters for Arsenal.
Well, the two wide players are great in 1v1 situations, and their movement is also very good. But it's the midfield three that will need to control the flow of the game.
Delphine Cascarino. Well, possibilities inside the box. Cutting her way inside. No degree of difficulty. That's all for the keeper. Aslani. Now what can they do from here? An alert piece of defending. Chloe Kelly. She has teammates around her. Khadija Shaw. Little. Trying her luck. There it is! The first goal in the derby. A special moment. So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Julia Rudar. Grasgeoro. Decent chance. Wasn't going to let that one get through.
What a block that was.
Arsenal pushing forward with options available. Williamson. Mariona. Could be troublesome. And players waiting in the centre. And striking it. Oh, a goal for Arsenal. It's theirs to lose now. So the ball rolling again at 2-0. Clever defending. And promising stuff from Arsenal. Plenty of support here. Cascarino. Oh, great vision. Nicely blocked. Now, how about the short corner? Well, getting in the way. Superb save. Short corner it is. Paris. Well, she really deserves credit for that challenge. It's Smith. Intelligent defending.
Just saw what was coming, didn't she?
Rudar. Grasgeoro. Julia Rudar. Not forcing the issue. Great composure. And it's gone behind for the corner. Trying to pick out a teammate. In a good position to clear it away. Fancies it. Magnificent defending. Mariona. Oh, that's a really good pass. And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today.
Well, here we can see it again, and it starts with the ball over the top. Perfectly weighted, and the finish is really good. She just smashes that past the keeper. That's a top-quality goal.
Well, on they go again. Arsenal very much in charge. It's turning into a right old thrashing. Kosovari Aslani. Oh, cut out in the nick of time.
Good job she made the interception. That was a vital bit of defending.
So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. Well, that was football of the highest class that we witnessed from her in the first 45. Your assessment?
Well, that was a magnificent display from her. Not just because she scored a hat-trick, but her all-round game was so inventive. It was so clever, and it was full of skill. Just how many times will she score if she continues?
Teams back in position. Second half underway. Well, that one has promise. And the attack carried promise, but petered out. Julia Rudar. Kosovari Aslani. Oh, this looks useful. Determined defending. Just straying offside. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Little. Mariona. Is this the moment? Well, a lack of venom on that one. Easy for the keeper.
Well, I'm not sure how she hasn't scored there. It's a golden opportunity.
Julia Rudar. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Smith now. And the chance slips away.
Well, that was how to defend the edge of the box.
Counter-attacking chance. Now what can they do from here? Opportunity. Well, you're bound to be a bit cross with yourself when you're presented with that sort of opportunity.
Well, in the end, it's a fairly easy save for the goalkeeper, but really that should have been a goal.
Nikita Paris. Well, let's see if something comes of this. Determined not to give it away. Really good build-up, but no end product. Now she could do a bit of damage. Oh, monster intervention! Magnificent challenge to win it back. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Takes aim. Now the keeper grabs it. Mariona. That's a good-looking ball. Oh, chance! Oh, our hats are off. What a challenge.
That looked a really big chance.
Now opening things up. And look at this. In it goes. Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. Gayogo. Now with Mead. Arsenal have given it away. And showing everyone her abilities in possession. An alert piece of defending. Smith now. Shaw. Well, the threat could be there. Opportunity. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, just look at this again. Great technique, good accuracy, and enough power to beat the keeper. That's an excellent goal.
So underway again, but to my mind, this game is now as good as over. Nice looking pass. Shaw. Now, who can she play it to? Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. Cascarino. Played into the box. And so that. The referee blows for full time. A victory for Arsenal.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
Manager of the month, a feather in the cap of any coach. He goes in search of more success. He leads them into action again, hoping for a win today on EA TV. And a warm welcome from North London. We're at the Emirates Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined for expert analysis by Stuart Robson. And we've got pulsating league action coming up for you. It's Arsenal taking on Chelsea.
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here, and we've got two teams who like to play good football. Let's hope we get a good game here. It should be.
So, underway here. Let's see what this game has in store for us. Katie McCabe. Oh dear, up. A dead end, it was promising.
Well, nice approach play, but the final pass wasn't quite good enough.
Hoot. And so the starting 11 for Arsenal.
Well, they're going to play with two wingers in this 4-3-3 formation, so they need to switch the ball quickly and get crosses into the box. But they also need to get at least two midfield players making runs into the penalty area.
Oh, they could be in here, Stuart. A goal! They've opened the scoring in the derby. And I'll tell you what, you can hear a pin drop in here.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And when through on goal, she makes no mistake. She just hits it so cleanly and with power. That's a great finish.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? It's a well-struck pass. Chance to play it in. Carpenter. Svenja Hoot. Sjöke Nysken. Björn. Ellie Carpenter. Carpenter. And trying to extend their lead. And whipped into the box. And a time for cool heads. It does appear to be opening up on the flank for Arsenal here. Little. Promising possession, this. Oh, genuine chance. Stunning piece of defending.
That was a really dangerous situation.
Well read to win possession back. Kim Little. Beth Mead. A really good pass. Erin Cuthbert. Room to roam for Chelsea on the wing. And look at this! And fine goalkeeping. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. And a corner to Chelsea as they look to press home their advantage here. And a fine tackle. Determined not to give it away. And teammates to play it to. Real chance. Chance still there. And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. Mead. Plenty of support here. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Carpenter. Feeding it through. Oh, she wasn't necessarily favourite to win that challenge.
Superb defending, wasn't it?
That's a good-looking ball. Can they do it? Oh, still up for grabs. Oh, she was razor sharp. The keeper just couldn't stop her.
Well, as you can see, the first save is a good one, but they can't react quickly enough to the second ball. The keeper's a bit unlucky, really.
Mead. Ellie Carpenter. Natalie Bjorn. And with the advantage, no reason why you shouldn't play keep ball. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Well, the ball is rolling again, and no getting away from it. Delightful stuff served up by Chelsea in the first half. Will we see a similar pattern in the second 45? McCabe. Mariona. Katie McCabe. Oh, danger here. And defensive play to be applauded. Charles. James. Bjorn. Very effective passing sequence. Oh, good-looking run. And an opening. And the keeper making sure that there were no scraps to feed on for the attackers. Little. There to win it back. And teammates around her. Chance here. And that's handled without any trouble at all. Mariona. Well, that was football of the highest class that we witnessed from her in the first 45. Your assessment?
Well, what a first half she had. I thought she was absolutely outstanding. She caused the defenders all sorts of problems with her movement and pace, and she fully deserved her 2 goals. And I expect more from her in the second period.
Carpenter. On to Kerr. Real chance. In it goes! And the second time of asking, and the keeper feels hung out to dry. Katie McCabe. Showing good defensive judgment. Ellie Carpenter. Now what can they do from here? Oh, quick and slick.
Yeah, it's possession-based football at its very best.
And that is offside. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. It could be on for her. Now with Hoot. Can she? Well, it really wasn't easy for the keeper to stop it.
Brilliant save. From that sort of range, she had no right to stop that.
Well, they've decided to make a change. That's strong goalkeeping after the corner had been delivered.
Well, I have to say, Chelsea have been a joy to watch today. Just look at those stats. They've been in complete control of this game.
And they're raiding again here. Attack after attack. And a warm welcome on what is a very pleasant day for football here at the Emirates Stadium in North London. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart Robson. And we've got potentially exciting league action coming up on the menu for you. It's Arsenal taking on Chelsea.
The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Maybe dangerous here. Magnificent challenge to win it back. And promising stuff from Arsenal. A fine reading of the situation. Svenja Hoot. Lucy Bronze. Hoot. Nice looking move, this. Good looking move. It wasn't straightforward for the keeper, but making it look routine. Shaw. Chloe Kelly. Tenacious challenge. Over the touchline for what will be an Arsenal throw. Mariona. Oh, she'll have a go. Oh, how did she keep that out? Taken short. Decent idea. Oh, what a save! Well, they're going for the short one. This looks more than decent. Oh, what a stop! Short corner it is. Shaw, happy to shoot. And not cleared away properly. And the flag has gone up here, offside the decision. Svenja Hoot. Cuthbert. Intelligent defending.
Well, as we've seen, Arsenal have dominated the ball in the last 15 minutes and created a hatful of chances. But when you're enjoying that amount of possession, you need to make it count.
Fine goalkeeping. Well, that was easy on the eye. Cross fired over. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence.
No chance of getting through on that occasion, was there?
Lucy Bronze. Now here's Kerr. This might get them in front. To jump in front. And it's going to run through to the keeper here. Mead. Good looking pass. Little. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Ellie Carpenter. The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. Oh, she's in with a chance. Well, all doing their bit to keep them out. Russo. And Little. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Chelsea recovering possession well. Hoot. It's a neat move. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Well, that's going to be all for the first half here at the home of Arsenal. So back underway, defence is on top the story so far. Will that situation change? Nusken. Charles. On to Hoot. Sjöke Nusken. Well, possibilities inside the box. And defending as a unit.
They didn't allow that to develop, did they? Good organisation, I would say.
Little. Shaw. Katie McCabe. Williamson. Mariona. Here's Little now. Khadija Shaw. Lots of space for Arsenal. Little. Mariona. Could be troublesome. There it is! The first goal in the derby. A special moment.
Well, here's the replay, and as you can see, this is almost perfect. Lots of curl and enough pace on it. The keeper had no chance.
So Chelsea get the game restarted. How will they respond to that goal? So half an hour remaining. Good looking move. But then the commentator's curse comes into play. Mariona. Katie McCabe. Khadija Shaw. Can she score? The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory.
Well, look at this again. No real power, but great understanding of the situation. That's an excellent goal.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Nice looking pass. And a struggle to get it away properly. Sam Kerr. And showing fine vision. And the flag has gone up. Offside. Just 20 minutes remaining now.
Well, Arsenal have just made a change to their play here. They're now going to try and rely on the speed of their counter-attacks rather than controlling possession. But that does mean they'll need to be very good when the ball changes hands.
Alessia Russo. Fox. Mariona. Katie McCabe. Thoughtful play. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Sam Kerr. Sjöke Nusken. Oh, good idea. She just doesn't want to give the ball away. Real chance. And turning the ball away. Goalkeeping excellence there. Shaw. She's on the run. And look at this. And a goal! If there were any remaining doubts, that will settle the issue.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and then the shot could not be hit any better. Struck with such venom. Great goal.
So they restart the game, but that goal truly feels like the final nail. Nice looking move, this. Now what can they do from here? Will it go in? Well, this could really help the cause. Oh, a fine stop, and more importantly, away from danger. Shaw. Kim Little. 2 minutes of stoppage time coming up. Could be dangerous. Oh, a magnificent challenge.
Oh, what a tackle that was.
Cuthbert. And so that is that. The referee blows for full time. A victory for Arsenal.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
Well, a good all-around performance from her, just what we've come to expect. Interested to get your assessment.
Well, it was a good performance. She worked hard, played well and scored a goal. And her team won. What more could you ask for?
You're looking at the newly announced Manager of the Month. Will that spur the team on to victory today on EA TV? The floodlights are shining down here in Munich. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And it's all about the ongoing group stage in the UEFA Women's Champions League. How's it going to go, Stuart?
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players. But they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
And we're off. The first half begins with plenty of anticipation in the air. And so the starting 11 for Arsenal.
Well, it's a 4-5-1, but with three of the midfield players giving close support to the centre-forward, and the other two sitting deeper. Also watch out for the fullbacks getting forward at every opportunity. They do like to get crosses into the box.
Oh, it might be. Oh, difficult save to make. And over comes the corner. Bit sloppy there. Beth Mead. And Little. Lena Oberdorf. Bühl. Pernille Harder. Now with Bühl. And possibilities here. Well, that stopped exactly what was required. Trying to pick out a teammate. Oh, useful ball. The verdict is offside here. Well, I think we can justifiably say that Bayern have been well below their best in this competition.
Well, they've been really disappointing so far. I thought they'd go through quite easily, but they just haven't played well enough. They certainly need a big performance today.
Textbook defending inside the box. Katie McCabe. And Arsenal now find themselves in potentially a dangerous position. And tidy defensive play.
Yeah, they really did look solid on that occasion. Really good defending.
Bühl. Well, relying very much on their passing game in a bid to take the lead.
Yeah, on another day, that flies into the back of the net.
Beth Mead. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Linda Dahlmann. Attractive build-up. Promising pass. Oh, the goalkeeper did well to hang on to that one. Shaw. Kelly. A very timely interception. Bühl. She has teammates around her. Harder. And there's the feed into the box. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Mead. Now opening things up. In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Bühl. Oberdorf. Little. Katie McCabe. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. And that brings to an end the first half here in Munich. And now we focus on the second half here in Munich. Simon. Gilles. Stanway. Really getting stuck in. Katie McCabe. Arsenal move it forward with purpose and control. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Oberdorf. Simon. Lena Oberdorf. Good patience. Oh, needed more precision.
Yeah, they've got to pass it better than that.
Catley. McCabe. Well, the scoreline means they can focus on keeping possession. And into the last 30 minutes now. Pernille Harder. Stanway. Might be onto something. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Blackstenius. That might help them. And the keeper. Oh, chance taken! There is opportunism for you, but a disappointed goalkeeper.
If you go across the keeper, that can always happen. It's a really nice goal.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Green. Georgia Stanway. Lena Oberdorf. Good weight on that pass. Front's clear. And offside it is. They decided that now is the time to go to the bench. And straight out of play off the keeper's boot. It will be a throw-in. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Was showing good vision. Ball retention, so important.
She wasn't going to lose that one, was she?
Could be. Oh, moving it nicely. Not completely out of trouble here. Could be dangerous. Can she score? And a goal to settle the issue once and for all.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And the finish is really good. She just smashes that past the keeper. That's a top-quality goal.
So the match has restarted, but you do feel that is that. Oberdorf. Simon. Now with Gwyn. Gilles. Pernille Harder. Lena Oberdorf. Harder. Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on. Good looking move.
This Las Vegas neighborhood. A man carries police identified as 15.
Well, not much came of that. And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Stuart.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
Well, no wonder our cameras are following her around. That really was an exceptional performance, I must say, to add to the growing list.
Well, that was a great performance. Her understanding of how to find space was brilliant.
North Las Vegas police responding, taking cover at 1 point behind Timothy Morales struck before closing in on the man. Morales' son snapping this picture of first responders around the suspect on the street.
Tripped over the curb, fell, and just never got up. Looked like he was overdosed. They're Narcanning him a couple times, he had said.
Have you ever seen this man before?
Never, no.
Have you ever seen this man before? No. No one has any idea why this man may have been in the neighborhood shooting at homes.
Not sure at all.
A gunman on a shooting rampage. Videos obtained by News 3 captures the terrifying moments Sunday around noon in this North Las Vegas neighborhood. A man carries what police identified as an AR-15.
Kind of pointing his gun in every direction.
Even knocking on this neighbor's door before firing nearly 10 rounds at Ryan Adams' house.
It's scary. Really scary, you know.
Adams and his Sweetie, remember that he can't see you and he can't hear you, only I can. Whatever you want to say.
This girl was already dead, but